Really quick video on charcoal. Okay, I've covered charcoal before, but I love charcoal. And in this video, I want to discuss the difference between activated charcoal and normal charcoal. So you can make your own charcoal. The harder the wood, the better. So you get a hard wood, and you can get like a metal, any type of metal container, right? Put a hole in the top, like an old metal paint can, big tin can. Chop up your hardwood, put it in there, put a hole in the top, and then put the tub on a fire. And as the wood inside starts heating up, you'll start seeing smoke coming out of the hole at the top. When the smoke stops, you can get it out, and then you can have a look, and it'll be charcoal. Okay, now that charcoal carries all of the minerals from the hardwood. Activated charcoal is slightly different. Activated charcoal right now mainly comes from coconut shells. So, and I love activated charcoal too. So it's heated differently, and it has a bigger surface area. This is activated charcoal. So if you buy a good quality activated charcoal, the surface area is huge, and it uses adsorption, not absorption. So, you know, they say like half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of activated charcoal is the same surface area as a football field, right? The benefits of charcoal is you get more minerals in it, right? You still get a lot of mineral content, and you still get the benefits of it still having a big surface area as well. Now, it's funny because I remember being a kid, and I remember my mum saying when some women get pregnant, they crave charcoal. I remember being a kid thinking, what's mad, isn't it? The things that women crave. But think about that. Have you ever had it when the body just craves oranges? There's something in the orange, or it craves a certain fruit, pineapple, or it craves meat, or it craves something. It's just the body knowing what it needs. So when a woman's pregnant, the body never had it before, craves charcoal. It's fascinating. What's it want to do? It wants to get minerals in and detox for the baby. So with activated charcoal as well, I find it very gentle on my stomach. If I have like bentonite clay internally, which I do have, I do find it can clog me up. It still has a lot of benefits, and I still like it, but the charcoal for me just works. I just love it. Now, when everyone started having charcoal, because charcoal was everywhere, charcoal ice cream, charcoal pizza bases and everything, there was a lot of like smear campaigns saying, oh, it depletes you of minerals. It pulls out all your good stuff and your bad stuff. This is not true. It's negatively charged, so it's magnetically drawn to positively charged pathogens, right? So it's like you put a north and a north magnet together, they repel. But if you put a north and a south, a positive and a negative, they attract. That's literally what it is. It's literally in your body searching for and just grabbing toxins. Now, you can type in commercial uses for activated charcoal. It's limitless. They purify water with it. They give it to livestock if the food's old and off, right? Because it literally grabs all of the bad bacteria and things like that. They use it for everything, right? So why can't we use it? It's everywhere, and it's really good. And I'll tell you a really, really simple way of finding out whether activated charcoal is good or not. And it might sound horrible, but let's say you go to the toilet regularly and your poo is not that smelly, which is good. We shouldn't really be having really bad smelly poos, right? Take activated charcoal or charcoal every day. So I'll just go back to charcoal because I skipped a bit there, forgive me. When you have charcoal that's left that you've made in the fire, which I explained earlier, you can put those charcoals then, once they're cooled down, in a blender, and you can blend them up into a powder, and then you've got charcoal. You can buy activated charcoal, and then you've got charcoal, and they're both great. Right? I take charcoal all the time. It's a part, like I'll have it at least once a week. Sometimes I'll have it every day for 10 days. Now, what you'll find is, going back to your poo, right? If you start taking activated charcoal and your poo starts smelling really bad, think about that. If you smell activated charcoal, it doesn't smell. It hasn't got a smell to it at all. But as soon as you start ingesting it and your poo starts smelling, that means it's grabbing a lot of toxins from the body. I've never experienced this, but there's been a lot of people who have done like 7 days charcoal every day, and they reckon that their poo sinks to the bottom of the toilet. This is a sign that it's grabbing heavy metals. It's got a lot of metals in it, okay? Charcoal is great. If you haven't got charcoal, go and get it. And if you've never taken it, start taking it. It also catches gases, okay? So the surface area actually grabs gases as well. So it's good for any type of bloating. It's good if you think you've ate some, like think about it, if you take a dog to the vet, if your dog has chewed rat poison or any type of poison, what do the vets do? First thing they do is they give the dogs charcoal. They literally give the dogs charcoal. I had a friend in Tasmania, and I think it was 2 dogs got sick, took them in, the vet gave them charcoal. Charcoal is an unbelievably powerful and important thing to have in your house. And you can use it for many other things as well. As I say, your mouth is typically a reflection of your gut. If you have really bad breath, and this is why it's very important to ask our loved ones, be very open, okay? Do you smell anything on me? Is anything different in me? They might see a different color in your eyes. They might say you're starting to smell a certain way, okay? I've had friends, and when we've asked their partners, have you noticed anything different? The partners will say, yeah, you're really starting to smell, or your breath is like just gone off the chain, right? The breath is a reflection of your gut. So charcoal, again, as a mouthwash. Brush your tongue with charcoal in your mouth. Gargle, spit it out, and then whatever's left, brush your tongue. Get in between your teeth. It's going to clean out all of the dodgy bacteria that's in your mouth, okay? And again, that's a reflection of your gut. Then if you drink it as well, it's just and it's natural. It's a great thing to have in the house. So yeah, if you haven't got charcoal, get some charcoal. Take it easy.